Hi, my name is Merlin and I work at Aardman. At Aardman, we make animated films, and I'm here today to help you make your own at home. Last time, I looked at sets and props. Today, we're going to be looking at characters and how we make them. And the best place to look at an animation character is down in the animation studio. So I think we should go and have a look. Come on, let's go. Hi, NT.
Hey, Merlin.
Hi. So, NT is making Morph ready to go on to be animated with, and Morph, he simply is made out of one lump of modelling clay. And you can see that NT is pulling, he's extruding Morph's arms and legs out of one lump. And it's going to take a while, but this will be ready to go on set and be animated with. NT, thanks for letting me see what you're doing.
No problem.
We'll go back up to the desk and crack on with our animation. So, some things make better characters than others. Of course, you can use your favourite toy, or action figure, or a lump of modelling clay, which we'll talk about later on. But what I want to do is look at just everyday things that can be great animated characters. One of the best examples of using a found object as a character is right here in a Morph episode. Take a look at Nailbrush doing his thing. So I've had a little look around my house and I've come up with a couple of things. Here's what I've got. Woo! Okay, let's have a look. So, a ball. Now, this ball is a really bright colour and it looks great and it could be like a large, heavy character, but the problem with animation is you need it to stay where you want it to go. And if I put the ball down, whey, he doesn't really behave himself, so you're fired. Right. The next thing I've got is a peg. The peg's really good. The peg could be a great character, you know, he could stand up. So a peg, big peg is great. Glasses, yeah, I'd wear them, but actually I'm not sure they'd make a great character because they're a bit flimsy, so I'll get rid of those. Now, cotton reels, string, they're both really good shapes. Elastic bands, well, they're a bit boingy, and just like the ball, they don't really do what they were told, so I think elastic bands are out. Pens, they're more like props, really, so unless they stand up, which these ones don't because they've got a round bottom, I think the pens are probably not going to be great for characters. So I think pens and elastic bands, they're gone as well. This big guy, well, he doesn't want to stay where you put him. Well, maybe he does, but again, I think he's probably a bit too got a mind of his own. So we're kind of left with these guys. A pot, that's quite a good character. Little guy, yeah, he could be good. I want to choose two of these, and to make it interesting, I'm going to choose different ones. Remember when I was planning out my idea, I had a big character and a little character, and I wanted the little character to sneeze. This guy, while he's great, is probably a bit too small compared to the others, so I'm going to put him to one side. I really like the giant peg, actually. Giant peg's quite good, but he's quite similar to my background, so he won't show up. Those two are very similar, and these two are very similar. I think I like this one best. I'm going to put that one away. And out of these two, I probably like this pot, and I'm going to put the peg to one side. That leaves me with these two. And all I have to decide now is how I'm going to make them sound. This big guy will kind of probably walk in going, hello, something like that deep voice. So little guy, he'll move a little bit more quickly. And the big guy, a bit slower, a bit heavier, he'll probably come in slowly. And I'm planning this out as I go because it's important that the character has character. I found these just from stuff that were lying around my house, and they fit inside the set that I made. Everything is great so far. There's one other thing you could use to make a character, and that's a bit of modelling clay. So I've got a lump of modelling clay here. Now, if your modelling clay is a little bit hard, you might need to warm it up. Sometimes a nice character is just a simple kind of blob. And it's best if you make your character out of one lump rather than sort of make lots of little arms and legs and stick them on, because they tend to fall off. I'm going to use a pen and I'm going to stick in a couple of eyes, this pencil, and you can actually draw into the modelling clay. I'm going to draw a nice big smile like that. that is a nice simple character, and the great thing about modelling clay is that you can move it to have different shapes and positions. And you notice that I've made the bottom very flat and very simple, and that he stands up nice and simply and doesn't fall over. And there we are. I think we're ready. I don't know whether I'll use him or not, but I've had fun making him, and that's the most important thing. So today I've looked at characters and where to find them and what to make them out of. Next time I'm going to be looking at cameras and lights and how to actually start animating. So remember, animation, it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, everyone can have a go. It's brilliant fun, so there's no excuse. Get animating. Bye, see you next time.